Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Homefront Revolution on the GeForce GTX 950. If you wanna see how it runs on the GeForce GTX 750 Ti, check the description below. I left a link to that video there. And for FPS monitoring, I'm using Cam. If you wanna learn how to use it, click on the top right corner of the video where the Cam logo is, or check the description below to learn more. So, Homefront Revolution, developed by Dambuster Studios and published by Deep Silva. This game was, well, had a difficult development. It was first a THQ license, then THQ died, then Crytek started making a game with it, then it was gone to Deep Silva. It was a mess. It was finally released, and it runs on CryEngine. So let's start with 1080p, full screen yes. Anti-aliasing we have FXAA, SMAA, medium and low. I'll disable it, it doesn't look very good on this one. Simple anti-aliasing, let's turn it off. Texture resolution, we have low, medium, high, or very high. You need to restart the game once you change this value. We apply the settings first. Then we have VSync on or off. Turn it off, please. Then system spec, we have low, medium, high, or very high. Very high is kind of demanding, so I will show you first this. I will apply the settings. As you can see here, we have 26 FPS, so I'll show you what to tweak. So we have game effects, very self-explanatory. The object quality, the particles, the quality of the particles, the post-processing quality. Then we have shading, which is ambient occlusion for what I could see. Then we have shadows, which is the resolution of the shadows. Then we have the quality of the water. Then we have super sampling, which I suggest you turn that off. It's very demanding. Then we have anisotropic filtering from 1x to 16 times. Then we have FOV. What the fuck? FOV from 40 degrees to 65. It doesn't go anywhere else. What the fuck? This should go up to 90 at least. I mean, it's very low FOV. A lot of people will feel motion sick. Then we have motion blur, which I don't like, so I'll turn that off. And then we have lensless, yes or no. So what to tweak? Well, shading first and shadows. That's all you need to tweak for the most part. But I prefer playing at high settings, so we avoid FPS drops. So let's put this on high. This on high too. Yeah, let's keep it like this and let's see what happens. Okay. This game is having a lot of issues on consoles apparently, in the performance department, according to people on Reddit. So keep that in mind if you're planning to get this on consoles. It seems to be having performance issues, according to many people. There has been the day one patch was already released, so people are still complaining about performance. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll have to wait for Digital Foundry to get a hang of this. And for the record, I'm using the latest patch and the NVIDIA Game Ready driver. Now, and I'm going to mod my gun, which I like a lot. Let's convert it into a submachine gun. There we go. Okay, I should shoot a little. Okay, as you can see, these are kind of the best settings for the most part. As you can see here, we drop to 27 by looking at the fire. Then we go back into 30 very fast. And people are shouting and blah blah blah. I don't care. Oh yeah, I suggest you just do this to fix that. You do this, let me see, on high. And that should fix all your problems. Just play on high settings. But remember that I'm recording, so it's a 3 to 5 FPS boost with every recording, so you can pretty much play at the highest setting, but with shading and shadows on high instead of very high. But the game has some stuttering here and there, a lot of hitching, as I could see all the way playing this in the open world. So please keep that in mind. The game has some issues due to the CPU and the game itself. And who the fuck puts the butt of the gun so close to their face? What the fuck? Yeah, blah blah blah, I don't give a crap. Let me keep playing. Thank you. Yeah, the game usually has some massive drops below 30 in just a second, like some freezes, like stutters. I cannot understand why that does happen. But let's go into the bike and see how the GPU drops usage. I mean, there will be highest CPU usage, so the GPU usage will drop, as you can see there. It dropped for a couple seconds. That was better. Okay. Yeah, the game just realized that we are going into the bike, so the GPU usage didn't drop that much, but it usually happens when you are in certain areas. When you go very fast in a bike, the GPU usage sometimes drops, which is very annoying. It's hard to make it work correctly. Oops, I killed a civilian, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, 1080p we can play at high settings without dropping below 30, I'm sorry. So no issues there. As you can see, it's just when you just get onto the bike, then it's fine. But yeah, sometimes this game has some issues due to the high CPU usage. Because it's an open world game, I don't know if you knew that. Let me shoot these guys. Bye bye. And loot. Where are they? And some people call this Far Cry in a city. I don't know, Far Cry is way better than this, trust me. It's more polished. This is unpolished as hell. I run into clipping, glitches, all kinds of stuff that I don't usually run into. So keep that in mind, it's not a perfect game. Let's go into 900p. Let's see how high settings keeps up. Okay, so 900p high settings, we're getting 50s. I don't see this car maintaining 60 anytime soon. People with GTX 970s have issues to maintain 60s, so I don't have any trust for this game to let us maintain 60 here. As you can see, we're already dropping below 60. That is way smoother than 1080p, obviously. What the fuck is that? And I died. No problem. We'll just wake up and everything's fine. But yeah, we're not maintaining 60 anytime soon, as you can see. We dropped to 45, 48, so let's try something else. Shadows, let's drop them to medium. Shading, let's drop it to medium too. That should help a lot. And it did. Okay, we get a 3 to 4 FPS boost. Not perfect, but whatever. Let's drop it even further. Let's do this. Let's keep shading at the lowest. It will look terrible. But yeah, as you can see, you cannot get 60. Constant 60. Oh shit. Let's hide. Let's drop a bomb. Let's be rebels. And another thing I have to complain about are the animations in some occasions and the voice acting. Most of the voice acting is terrible. It's laughable at the beginning of the game. The beginning of this game is very slow, so keep that in mind. It's very slow, so you might get very bored at the beginning. But then you get here when you get the open world and all that good stuff. So nothing to worry about. Anyway, it's not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm out of that. Perfect. But I like how you can customize your weapons, like Gracias, but here he changes stuff in real time. Just like here. Look at this. Beautiful. More games should do that. This loot, thanks a lot. That's what I wanted. Oh yeah, so far, so as you can see here, we got 60s, but if we go over there, it drops below 60 a lot. But it's stable, I mean, it's playable. That's what matters, right? Let's try Ultra. That's why not. Very high, I mean. Let's see what we are above 30. Yeah, we're pretty much at 30 here. I expect it to drop below 30 in this case, but it's not bad. You can play very high settings, 900p if you want. Just cap the frame rate at 30 and you will be fine. That's what it seems from what I'm doing here. And in my opinion, this game doesn't look that good. That good, I mean, because CryEngine games usually look way better than this. I don't say it's bad. It's looking good, but for a CryEngine game, it's not looking that good, in my opinion. Whatever. And animations. Well, let me show you something. Let me see if I can. Nah. Yeah, there's some issues sometimes with the animations. They're just feels unfinished sometimes. But as you can see now, the game is playable. 900p, very high settings. Playable if you can play at 30. If you want to be closer to 60, I already told you what to do, so follow that. Yeah, so far so good. On the 950. At least you can play at 1080. Come on, waiting for you. There you go. Oh shit. Yeah, too much confidence. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get back. Come on, wake up. Yeah, it was just a horrible nightmare. We're back here. Yeah, as you can see, pretty much 30. But I will do something else for the game to be more stable. Just go into advanced and drop the shading to high and shadows to high. And that's it. As you can see now, we jumped into 40 at 10 FPS boost by just dropping 2 settings. Okay, let's do 720. And the highest setting, 720p. And then we'll try to get 60. So lowest setting, lowest resolution, 720p. Highest setting, highest resolutions. Let's see. I'm sorry, highest resolution textures. I don't know what's going on with me today. And as I was saying about jumping, when you jump, you just restart the animation. When you jump, you finish jumping. Just my arms disappear. Magic? No, just... that's what happens when you're doing a revolution. Your hands just disappear when you jump. Holy shit, so many guys. I'm the fuck out of here. As you can see at 720p highest setting, we're going up to 60, then back to 40. It's kind of all over the place, so I suggest you cap it at 30. Or... shit. Yeah, it's not wise to do what I'm doing. I'm just fucking around, as you can see. Yeah, the gameplay is fine. At least in my end. Oh, supplies. Awesome. Yeah, I don't care. Yes, I have a smartphone in this game, as you can see. Pretty neat. So let's try to get 60s, shall we? Let's put this on high, we apply the settings, then we go into the advanced settings, shading on medium, shadows on medium, shading at the lowest. Let's see if we got 60s. Well, there we got 60s. Let's see if we can maintain that. Apparently not. Now we dropped into 50s. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I don't see any way to maintain 60 so far. People with higher end PCs are saying the same as me. Here it seems to be just low GPU usage, but I'm not sure. Why is that? If it's CPU bottleneck or just the game being unoptimized, but since I heard so many reports, I read so many reports on how it ran on high-end PCs, I might have to say that the game is unoptimized, probably. But whatever. I mean, I didn't play it much. It seems kinda, I don't know, kinda bad. Reviewers are bashing this game terribly bad. Horribly bad. Even Jim Sterling destroyed this game. I think he put this game a 1 out of 10 or something like that. But I think you should give games a chance. And this game has the Nuvo DRM, so keep that in mind. And if you want to buy this, it has the Nuvo. You cannot pirate it just yet, due to obvious reasons. The Nuvo is hard to crack. I don't think that's a bad thing. Just to keep that in mind if you want to buy it. So I'm gonna show you the best settings for 1080p. For 1080p, the best settings easily are high. Just keep the game at high settings, very high textures. Hang on, high settings, very high textures. Basing, yeah, why not? Temporal anti-aliasing, why not? And let's try with all this stuff. Yes. Okay, yeah. So these are the best settings for 1080p so far. Temporal anti-aliasing, whoa, medium SMAA, and well, if you want VSync, I just turned it on because why not? I cannot stand screen tear, but so far so good. So yeah, these are my best settings for 1080. Targeting 30 frames per second, because why not? Yeah, he cannot shoot the lock, he has to open it with that thing. Come on, let's go. Okay guys, so that's all I have to say for now. I will keep playing for a little. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!
Sniper, up there! Engaging!
상사는 데이터를 대종하고 중앙에 생성된 문서